Good. No, that's all taken care of. Wait. Did I drop him? Loading screen. Now. Okay, so what I decided I'm gonna do first is a Corvo non-lethal, an Emily non-lethal. Try to be as sneaky. And then do Corvo lethal, Emily lethal. So this playthrough might have like 30 episodes, 30 or more.
You are a nuisance to the city. Didn't anybody tell you?
Got a gift.
You did it. How is he?
Frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
I was about to say, we better go back to the dreadful whale. I need to really work on my stealth. Holy cow. Oh goody. Another strange visit. I wonder who's visiting.
began, but it feels different.
Yeah. This is probably somebody else.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
Whispers from the past.
I told you, we're over. Perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Justin is younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Justin is, well, it's complicated. We'll discuss someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Jessamine and I played games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me what did?
We were just playing.
You're Lady Jessie. What is your account?
It was her. Delilah's lie. She broke it.
Oh wow. If this is true, then holy cow.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bed sheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now, it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
The sentence is served and you'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination?
Well, if some of it is true, then that would explain how they're sisters and nobody would know about it.
"15 years ago, the Loyalist conspiracy asked me to kidnap Anton Sokolov, and I did. I took him from his home to the pub we were hiding in, and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? He laughed at us. He told dirty stories, taught Emily more than her governess could in 6 months. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood.
Oh no.
I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Even in the void, if only I could do more.
Jessamine? Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
Of course not. She's driving all of this.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon. Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few hours.
I have something I should say to your face, but that's hard for me. Thank you for what you did, bring Anton back. What would I have done without him? Puttering around the ship, mumbling and stroking his greasy beard. I wanted to find him on my own, but hearing what you went through, I'm impressed. Anyway, enjoy this bottle from the Captain's Reserve. Good stuff. I got it from an aristocrat. Wanting quick passage out of a while back. Feeling it now that Anton is back. If you want to sleep, his snoring cuts straight through the bulkhead. Alright.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Did you have a thing full of... Or does it always...
Good to see that you're still with us. Thank you for helping Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
I'm working on that. Believe me, the Duke has my full attention.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I'll do what I can, Alexandria.
I wish there was something I could remember to help in your efforts.
detector has risen. A bad night? Maybe you've been sleeping on goose feathers too long.
Sit down when you want to talk.